This is it. So if he don't hit with this, he know he's done. He's done anyway. But in his mind, that's how he's thinking. That's how he's operating.
It's gotta work.
His last chance.
His last chance.
They've been working this system for so long that they finally got it to where they feel they got control of it.
I'll give you an example of gradualism real quick. Remember back in the day, they had banks, then they had ATMs, right? We can go get cash out, right? Then they went from that to debit cards. You know, debit cards kind of go with ATM. Now they're doing away with that. So everything is,
Apple Pay,
hey, the thing about it is you can do everything from an ATM now. So you don't even have to go into a bank really. Talk to nobody. Even when you go into the bank, they only got one teller in the damn machine that's right there. So a lot of banks. So
they'll have 4 tellers in the grocery store. They'll have 4 self-serves and 1 real person.
Yeah, they got In Walmart now they got the actual person, like maybe 2 or 3 of those in the middle, and the other 2 sides is all self-serve. So they gradually are bringing you people along into this new system, and you're accepting it, you know. And you have to have eyes to see what the fuck is going on. If you don't see what's going on, you're just going to just go along right like a flock led to the slaughter. You know, and that's what's taking place with a lot of our people, man.
What's happening is like it tells you in Daniel, his craft shall prosper in his hand, and through peace shall destroy many. A lot of people is mistaking his new world. You know, they thinking that it's going to be something that's going to be secure. You know, it's going to be peace. It's going to be benevolent. It's going to be beneficial. It's going to be convenient. You know, they think that this is the new salvation.
And some of those things, the conveniency is actually true, but it comes in a wicked way. It comes by a wicked device. You know, and that's going to be the snare for a lot of our people who mainly we're concerned about. You know, really the elect, but that convenience is going to really be a snare unto you.
It's a snare. Yeah.
Because some of the things with a smartphone are convenient, but we don't. It ain't our life. We can do without it, but a lot of our people they can't.
Yeah, I always say this to my kids particularly, but I say this to a lot of people when they're talking about their where my phone at and what I'm going to do without this or that. Like however the society survived these millions of years before it. I always remind people of that, like, who knows how the world got this far without a cell phone or a smartphone, you know?
Those of us that are old enough, we remember what it was like when we was kids, and nobody had a smartphone.
There were still payphones around. You know?
Or you had the phone in the house where you do the little ring, rotary phone. Yeah. You remember that shit, man. You wasn't always going to that. You sometimes used to get annoyed when that shit rim.
You even remember when you had a house phone. Yeah. A lot of people don't have house phones now.
Right.
You know?
That jack is for your internet. You know? I got something. This is Revelation 13. I'm gonna start up at 11. It says, and I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake like a dragon. And the beautiful part about how the Most High had John Revelator jot this down is that he foresaw what we're literally living in now. Yeah, the 2-party system looks fair, it looks calm, it looks wonderful like a lamb, no big deal. Democracy, you got 2 sides, well, I'm more with this side, and I'm more with this side. But we'll just vote and we'll figure it out.
It's fair, you know.
No, but it's fake as a dragon. The whole damn thing was on the same wicked ass land that's fake as a dragon. Yeah. And they push out all these draconian measures, you know, while voting it into law. Right. And where's that article? I've been looking for this article for like a week now. It said, well, it might have been a TikTok video where they said only a trans woman can be proud to be a woman. How far are they gonna go with this shit, man?
Shit, they got a trans woman in the White House now, man.
Yeah, how far are they gonna go with this shit? Forcing social norms.
Force feeding that shit.
And they're forcing us to believe in this shit.
Yeah, well, bro.
That ain't no vote.
A man won Woman of the Year.
Thank you. Okay, but they're pushing the boundaries so far that when they throw some real wicked shit out there, like a Baphomet statue in the middle of the city,
Tennessee.
you know,
Tennessee?
I think it's Tennessee, somewhere like that.
Yeah,
They
somewhere
throw that
down
in the middle of the country somewhere, and you think it's okay. Nobody's upraised about it. You know, it's shit like that going on. So when they do wicked acts, hey, it's like it, bro. But what do you think are going with all this passing the laws for they're going right to pedophilia with it, man? They're going right to it. You think that's not going to be in the metaverse? A preference in the metaverse?
It's gonna be
The
a lot
type
of
sex you want?
predator behavior on there.
Yeah.
They're gonna be going after kids,
Everything,
all
man.
kind of shit.
They're on the internet doing it now. You think they're not going to do it in there? No, but the difference is you'll get to see your kids in the metaverse, but they'll be as sex slaves in some damn dungeon island somewhere.
Right.
You know, this is, you have to visualize this
They're gonna
shit.
run into Jeff Epstein in the
Yeah.
metaverse.
You
That
know?
nigga's still alive.
Thank you.
This demonic spirit's gonna get in there.
Saying it like that because this is the technocracy. This is the image, the lifestyle that they're setting up for you people to accept.
That's part of the image.
That's part of the
That's part of
image.
his image, man.
The fucking demonic accepting of demonic behavior is in his image. That's why they're forcing you with draconian measures, with that social credit score. If you don't get down with this beast, we're gonna penalize you. Okay? I'll read. It says, you got some,
Read that one more time.
verse 11.
Yeah.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon.
And that's talking about the beast that will rise up. That's talking about America.
Right.
All right. And when you look up horn, because it says like two horns, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you look up horn, let me go to it real quick. Yeah, the word is karas. And then when you go to real quick. Yeah. In the definition it says a horn, it says of animals, but we know this is all symbolic. And it says down here, a mighty and valiant helper, the author of deliverance of the Messiah. So we know that, you know, through their democracy, they're trying to offer a new salvation.
Yep.
You know,
Way
this is the
of
new way.
peace on earth. They're gonna make you believe that this is the way to peace on earth.
Huh?
What's that new religion? Science.
Yeah. Scientology.
Science is what's hot in the earth right now, I guess, right? With these elites, they're pushing that science heavy.
And they science don't know shit, man. You know that's what it means to know?
Yeah.
They don't know shit. So how can it be science if you don't know shit?
They know how to be wicked.
Yeah.
And now
you know how
the-
to use it for wicked.
Was that in the Apocrypha where it
Yeah.
says the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom?
Yep.
He only knows how to do wickedness, man. All he knows how to do is turn good into evil.
Yep.
You know, that's all he knows how to do. This is his version of the birthright.
Yep.
You know, that's his interpretation. He's trying to live out his brother's birthright, but this is his twisted, warped version of it. That the whole world got to live it out to his desire. This is a wicked, evil dude, man. It says that in Sirach 14, if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly. But at the end, shall declare his wickedness, man.
It looked like a bag when it was up here.
I saw it, bro.
Nah, it
I
looked
don't
different
know
over
if
there.
it'll go that damn high though.
Yeah.
That might be a chariot. That might be it. That might be a
I don't
chariot.
know. That was going.
disappeared.
There it is. There's something right there. Look. See it? Is that a drone? Cherry right there.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
It's going like a duck fire.
Okay, yeah, that's a plane. That's a plane.
I can't even see that right now. I'll keep reading. It says, verse 12, and he exercises all the power of the first beast before him.
You have that Roman structure.
Yep.
Yep.
You know, This is just a revival of the Roman Empire. They got the same ideologies, principles, values, all going tying back to ancient Rome.
Same pagan gods.
Same pagan gods.
Calendar, days of the week.
Yeah.
Back to Rome.
Your customs, the festivities,
Architecture.
the architecture.
And also the Greeks.
It started with the Greeks.
Greeks.
They set it up. It says,
That's why in that same chapter, I think the first or second verse, it talked about
leopard.
like unto a leopard. Because its influence came from the Greeks first. Go ahead.
Yep, it says, it says, and he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Yeah, had him worshiping of the Roman Empire. That's why we got all these Roman customs back again. Hey, they act like this ancient Rome was like the height of the world, because it was the height of their power.
Like
and this motherfucker came back in the grave and shit. So he thinks he's something special.
They call it Renaissance.
Yep. It says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. We watched this happen in the Second World War, particularly. This man dropped fire from heaven. You know, man-made fire came from heaven, man.
And ever since then, they've been developing more and more powerful nuclear weapons.
Yep.
You know, and little do they know, they're gonna use it on themselves.
That's why I liked when we read that earlier. He shall be taken in his own craftiness.
Let the wicked be taken in the vices that he imagined.
That one as well. Right. Yep. Because he gonna get his kingdom is gonna get destroyed by his technology that he was using to build up his kingdom and to take down the other rulerships in the earth. It says, verse 14, it says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live.
Yep. Now they got to make this image more animated.
Yep.
I got to bring it to life.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. The other one was kind of flawed.
Let's turn it into a technocracy. You know?
Hey, I've been thinking about this. Like, I watch older movies now, like black and white movies and stuff sometimes. We're so living in the society that has televisions and motion picture, we forget how impactful it was when it first came on the scene. Yeah. To be able to have an image of something that you don't have to go to see, it's almost as strong as a telephone.
And
you know?
He's also coming up with technology that gives sight to the blind.
Yep.
That can make you hear.
Mm-hmm.
So
hearing to the deaf.
Those are like miracles. Why? Because who did those miracles?
The
Lord. So him wanting to be the Most High, he's like, hold up, I can do it too. You know, I'm God.
Because we're supposed to inherit that power when he gave the power to the disciples. They have the power to heal, the miracles. So this man's like, well, then why can't I do it?
Exactly. He's trying to redo what the Lord already did.
My point about
that's why.
Salah.
That's why the scriptures say you are forgers of lies, physicians of no value.
Yep.
Value.
You know, because here it is, you try to heal people, but it's based on your pharmaceuticals.
Witchcraft.
Which is basically sorcery, witchcraft. So this is your version of healing. Witchcraft.
When they do it, you're really not healed. It's only temporarily. Where you may feel better, you may be able to hear or see or whatever it may be, but what it actually did was worsen your situation. Where a motherfucker may see for 30 days and then be blind forever. You know? But that's how this devil's technology works. Just like they did with the what did they do with it? The brain,